I feel like a lot of men are jealous that women can just date to have fun and don't have to have sex. So, the concept of dating is very interesting to me. I love to talk about it. I love to even date. Sometimes it brings a couple headaches. But I've had some fun dates. Like, I was literally talking to my friend the other day, and I was just like, well, I've had some dates that were so expensive, so amazing, so fun, so chill. But when it comes to men in dating, I've learned that a lot of them think that a good date revolves around sex. Not all, but most. For women, I don't think it's like that. And I want women to know that you can date and not have sex and go home. And if somebody tries to do that to you, call the police immediately. Let's get into it. So, the topic of dating has been something I've talked about for years. I've said on my channel before, probably like months ago, even a year ago, how I'm not here to help you find a man or a woman. I'm here to help you find a good man or a good woman or a good person. That's what I'm here to help you do. I'm not here to help you find just a person. Anybody can do that. All people can do that. And it doesn't do well for people. People end up with kids, bruises, debt, and uncomfortable situations. That's for the most part. Like, let's be honest. But I think I want to take a moment and just talk about the good experiences I've had dating because y'all don't really know them. So let's get into experience one. I went on one date and it was to the spa. I know I love going to the spa. I went to the spa and then I went to it was like a Jamaican fine dining experience. Um, and it was just amazing because I got to relax. I got to go to the spa. I got to enjoy myself, get to know somebody. It was fun trying different things and seeing like, their reaction to where we were in the spa. It was really fun. It was super, super fun. And then I went out fine dining. It was a Jamaican fine dining place. So it was like low key, but still the food was good. And it was pretty expensive. I would say that day was probably about like in total because we got a bunch of things from the spa too. Um, it was like 1K. And I would say with the food and the Ubers and everything else, I did not pay a dime. This is New York City. You had a spa, Ubers, going places, my outfit, drinks. Oh my goodness. Like it was about 1K and that was like the best date I ever had. I loved it. And I did it again, not with that person, but I did go to the spa again and I did go out to eat. The next time I went to an Indian place and I loved it. Like it was what I wanted to do. So making a date what you want to do is so fun and I encourage it. I think everybody should make a date about what they want to do, specifically the women, because I'm like, men, as y'all know, if you want to be seen as a provider, you're gonna let me pick, let me do everything, and I'm gonna have my fun time and then go home. There doesn't have to be sex afterwards. There doesn't have to be an expectation of sex either if that person is really into you, one, and then two, a respectful human being. And that's what I want a lot of women to know. You don't have to feel just because someone spent an amount of money on the date, you have to have sex with them. If you don't want to, you don't. And if they try to force you, you call the cops. Brr, bing, bing, bing. Like, you get active. No, I'm being serious. Get active. It's not. It's not cute. And it's not funny. Another date I've had was a mini golf date. That one wasn't as expensive, but it was fun because I've never been mini golfing. It was glow in the dark. Still did an activity, went out to eat. So that's what I try to do. I try to do an activity and then go eat. The spa specifically is such a good activity because, like, when you're doing like golfing or when you go to a museum or wherever, it's like you're sweating, it's hot, it's ugh. And then you're gonna go out to eat and it's just like that sucks. I did do another wait. I did do another spa date. I went to the spa and then I went to an Italian spot, which was really fun. I forgot the name of it, but I should have wrote it down. But it was in New York City. I think it was in Soho. It was like a TikTok thing that I found. And it was fun and they had like music and they were doing the thing with the little scarf and playing the music. It was really fun. Lasagna was great. The wine was great. It was a good time, and that meal probably was about 3 to 4. We got appetizers, we got the entree, we got the alcohol, we got dessert. In New York, that be racking up. When I tell you it be racking up, if your entree was like $60 to $70 and it's two people, Then you got appetizers, then you got dessert, then you got the alcohol. That adds up. I don't think a date needs to be expensive to be a good date, but I feel like for a man to leave, a man, a woman, anybody, if you want to leave that impression that you're a provider, show that you're a provider. Now, what I want to say is when you are doing these dates, and specifically for men, if you cannot keep up with that bill the next time we go out, don't do that the first time. Just don't. Like, dating should be fun. It shouldn't be like, oh my God, our next date, I'm going to be broke and I'm not going to have anywhere to live. No, don't do that. If you cannot do those things, spend that money the first time, don't do it at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like the second time, that's what I meant. Don't do it at all. I don't think, well, technically, yeah, the first time you wasn't able to do it either, but somehow you did. Don't do things just to impress a woman. That would be my biggest advice. I've noticed that, and it's made me feel so uncomfortable because then the next time we go out, I'm like, bro, do you need me to pay? Do we gotta roll up our sleeves? I'll pay, but it's like, let me know. I don't like it when somebody, specifically men, when I'm talking about heterosexual dating, let me know. Let me know what I need to do. Let me know if I need to pay. Like, be upfront. There's nothing wrong with a woman paying for dinner either. There's some women that believe in paying for dinner. I don't. I believe that women do so much in this world. Carry a child. Carry a whole baby. Paying for dinner. You could do that. You could do that. That's just my opinion. And I'm allowed to have that. So, yeah, just have fun. Like, I want more women to go out and have fun. Don't make it seem like this person's going to be here forever either. Be like, well, it's cute. We have a good time. But I think I want to keep dating, like, more people. And say that. Be upfront. I don't like when people are not upfront about wanting to continue dating other people or not take you seriously. Like, be honest, say that so that you don't sleep with that person. So that you don't keep watch of, like, them being on your radar, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to do anything for them. And so that person makes the decision to leave. You know, you tell somebody you're not serious, they have the right and should leave you. I've had situations, like when it comes to dating, where, you know, like I said, men pay for something the first time but can't pay the second time, and they can't keep up with the bill. So what they do is they try to make something up, like a fight or something, so that I don't text them back. And I've had that happen, and I'm like, you ain't have to do all that. You could have just said, hey, I can't keep paying for this. I don't know if you think I'm going to. Then I would say, no, I wasn't expecting you to pay $1,000 per date or this or that. No, but it's more so that a lot of people, men get embarrassed and prideful when they can't do something that they did the first time, the second time. So I've had situations where a man has lied and made up like a scenario for us to get into a fight to end things, instead of ending it and saying, hey, this ain't gonna work out for me. I'm considering dating somebody else. I hope you find a person. Move on. That's respectful. Like, if somebody said that, I'm like, all right, cool. Move on. The world is, like, so big. Like, let's just have fun, enjoy life. The right person is the right person for you. And also, there's some people who just don't want a person at all, and that is okay. But make it known. Make it known. Make it known to somebody that you don't want to have one person. Make it known to them that you don't want to settle down. Like, just be honest. But here's the thing with being honest. When you are honest, people see that people leave, and they have the right to leave, and they learn, and they get away from it. They get away from them. And people don't like that. I've blocked so many phone numbers, and they're still contacting me day to day. Like, for real, like, if you look at your block, y'all can't say y'all don't look at your block messages. I'll be looking at them, like, months later, and I'm like, well, this person's still going. Like, that's crazy. And you can still see when a block call comes in. And I'm nice. I'm very nice. I'm glad I talked about that situation that I dealt with that guy who was very nasty to me just because I said I don't want to date somebody who doesn't have a license. They decided that they were going to attack me and say terrible things about me and insult me. Like, you know, insulting a woman. And it's like, you think to yourself, you wanted to be my boyfriend? And you think talking to me like that was going to get you anywhere? Like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, that's how I'm like, okay, I saved myself. And that's how y'all should think of it as well. Don't think of it as a failure. Don't think of it like, oh my God, another situation. No, just think of it as you saved yourself, and that's great. But there is danger in not being honest. I was honest and I said, hey, this ain't gonna work. And because of that, I saw who this person really was. Now, if I didn't be honest and I did continue to text this person or, pick up a phone call, then it would have been it would have been terrible because I would have maybe gained emotions and stuff for this person. Meanwhile, they were nasty and insult women. And I wouldn't have known until it's too late. So you are in the relationship. So that's why I don't care what people say when they be like, claim you, let nigga claim you, claim what? Your head being banged in between a wash and a dryer, bruises. Like, for who? It does nothing. We have one life that we know of to live, and sitting around waiting for someone to say, this is my girlfriend, makes you feel better about yourself than being a bad bitch that you are every day. That's sad. That really is. So be that girl. Bye, y'all.